Hi, I'm Maria and welcome to your yoga practice today. I'm here at Nova Yoga at 125 Longs Hill in St. John's, and welcome to this space for your practice. Our practice today is an energizing flow with movement for the shoulders and the spine. We'll be doing some heart openers and twists today. As you make your way to your mat, find yourself in a comfortable seated position, and you might like to have something to sit on, like a blanket or a pillow. We'll be doing some kneeling as well, so maybe a blanket for the knees, and always that option to have a couple of blocks to support yourself through the practice. Let's take our time here to get centered, to get cozy, choosing to close down the eyes or to soften your gaze towards the top part of your mat. As you settle into your comfortable seated position, take this next breath to lengthen through your spine. And then your next exhale out to soften the shoulders down the back. Soften the forehead, the temples. Relax the jaw. And notice how your body is feeling as you settle in today. And notice how the breath is flowing. And today, as we practice, I invite you to move through your practice with a sense of gratitude for yourself, for creating this time and space to move, to breathe, and to connect to body, breath, heart, and mind. So let's begin here together, connecting some movement and our breath together. With your next breath in, sweeping the arms out to the side and reaching the arms high to the sky. With a slow and soft exhale out, connect the palms together and let the hands travel down to the heart. Breathing in again, nourishing full breath in, lifting the heart as you reach the hands up towards the sky. And with your exhale out, bring your palms together and let the hands settle at the heart. Let's take one more of those full breath in. And exhale out. Gently open the eyes, allow the eyes to adjust to the light. And then with your next breath in, we'll sweep the arms up towards the sky again. And this time with your exhale out, take your right hand down to the earth or maybe tuck a block underneath the hand. And with your exhale, moving into a side bend. Top shoulder moving back in space, looking up, looking forward or down to the mat. And then on your next inhale, both arms float high to the sky. And then with your exhale, left hand comes down, left elbow softens, and we'll reach the right arm up and overhead. And we'll continue to connect to our breath here. Arms reaching up. Exhale out, side bending to the right. Breath in, floating arms up towards the sky. And then exhale out, softening to the left. Let's take that one more time to each side. Lift and lengthen as you come back to center. Exhale out, creating space from hip to shoulder, shoulder up to the fingertips. Breath in, coming back to center, and then exhale out, shifting over to the left. Next breath in, both arms will float to the sky. Again, this time on your exhale out, twisting over to the right. Top hand landing onto the knee, back hand sliding behind you. Take a breath in, lengthen from the tailbone up to the crown of the head. And with your exhale out, softening into the twist, moving from the mid back, the upper back, and the shoulders. Next, inhale, come on back to center, sweep the arms up towards the sky again. And then with your exhale out, shifting over to the right, to the left. Take a breath in to lengthen. And exhale to soften. Next breath in, arms come back to center. We'll float them up towards the sky again. And with your exhale out, let's bring the hands back down to the heart. Breathing in and breathing out. And then we'll slowly make our way into hands and knees. And as you shift into hands and knees, always that option to take a blanket underneath the knees to give yourself a little more cushioning there. And then we'll come into a hands and knees position, wrists landing underneath the shoulders, knees landing underneath the hips, and the toes tucking if that feels okay for the soles of the feet. Wrap the upper arm bones in here, feel your connection there, and arrive with a really tall and spacious spine. From here, we'll start to connect a cat-cow into a down dog, but feel free to stay and move within your cat-cow and to stay into hands and knees. We'll take a breath in here, let the belly soften as you lift the heart, the crown of the head and the tailbone up towards the sky. And then with your exhale out, gently push the earth away, round through the back body. Create some space across the shoulder blades here, soften through the neck. And then with our next breath in, we'll come back to our cow pose. And then on your exhale out, curl into your cat pose. Next, inhale, come to your neutral spine. And then with your exhale out, push the earth away and send the hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Take a breath in here to lengthen. And then on your exhale, slowly lower the knees down to the mat. Hover shoulders over the wrists, land the knees underneath the hips. And then with the breath in, we lift the heart and the hips, come back into your cow pose. And then with your exhale out, curl into your cat pose. Breath in, come to your neutral spine. Exhale out, push the earth away, send the hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Breath in, lengthen through the spine. And then on your exhale out, slowly lower the knees back down to the mat. Moving through that one more time, breath in to your cow pose. Exhale out, curl into your cat pose. Breath in, neutral tabletop. Exhale out, push the earth away, send hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. This time we'll pause here and we'll find some movement throughout the legs, bending knees and pedaling feet. Feel free to shift the hips from side to side, maybe move through the shoulders and the spine. And then when you're ready, settle in to this pose, hugging shoulders in, strong through the core, strong through the legs, and maintaining that space from hands to shoulders, shoulders up to the hips. Full breath in. And full breath out. Next, inhale, look to the top of your mat, take a soft bend into your knees, and then start to walk your feet up to meet your hands, shifting to a forward fold. As you land, feet are hip distance apart or maybe a little bit wider. Soft bend into both knees as the head, arms, shoulders hang towards the earth. And then with your breath in, slide your hands onto your shins or onto your thighs. You can also use your blocks here. Lengthen through the legs, lengthen through the spine. Send the crown of the head forward. And with your exhale, soften into your fold. Next breath in, let's sweep the arms out to the side, reach the hands high to the sky. And on your exhale, hands journey back to the heart. Let's let the hands come down by the side. If you have a blanket at the middle part of your mat, we'll tuck that off to the side. Know that's there for you if you'd like to take it underneath the knee for a low lunge. And then come back to the top part of your mat, settle in once again. Breath in, arms sweep out to the side, reach the hands up and overhead. And then on your exhale out, hands through heart center, soften knees, fingertips towards the earth. Breathing in, hands to shins or hands to thighs, half lift, lengthen. And with your exhale here, bring hands down to the mat. We'll take our right foot, step it towards the back part of the mat and lower your knee down. So here you might like to pad the knee or roll your blanket. Front knee anchored over front ankle. With your breath in, take your journey up. Hands to thigh, hands to heart, or maybe reaching the arms up and overhead. As you breathe in here, feel yourself lengthening from hip bones to shoulders, shoulders up to the fingertips. Hug into your core and hug the legs together from right to left. Exhale out, move your arms into your cactus or your goddess arms here. And then with your breath in, squeeze the shoulder blades together as you lift the heart a little higher to the sky. Exhale out, round and reach. Maybe palms come together here, or you slide the hands around to give yourself a generous hug in. Next, inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. And with your exhale, take your hands down to frame your front foot. Tuck your back knee, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and step back into your plank pose or into your half plank pose with knees down. Hug your upper arm bones in, lengthen through the spine. And with your exhale out, slow journey down. Belly, chest, and chin. Untuck your toes, press all 10 toes onto the mat, hands land underneath the shoulders. Roll your shoulders back, take a breath in, lengthen through the spine. Lift the chest, and then with your exhale out, lower yourself back down. And we'll take that on again, roll the shoulders back, lengthen the spine, peel the chest off the earth. Option here if you'd like to hover the hands. Exhale, lower down. And taking that one more time, shoulders roll back, heart lifts, crown of the head lifts forward, hover the hands, and maybe this time as well, you hover the legs. Exhale out, slow lowering back down. Tuck your toes, hug your upper arm bones in, press the earth firmly away. Shift back to your hands and knees, and maybe you pause here or with your next breath. Hips move up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and breath out. Next, inhale, look to the top of your mat, soft bend in the knees, and with your exhale, step or walk, feet up to meet the hands, forward fold. Take a breath in here, slide hands onto shins, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Breath in, sweep the arms out wide, reach the hands high to the sky, and on your exhale, hands journey to the heart. Taking that to the other side, breath in, sweep the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing in, hands to shins or hands to thighs, half lift, lengthen. On your exhale, fold. Step your left foot to the back of the mat, lower knee down. Once again, find your padding for your knee if you'd like to have blanket or your rolled mat. Front knee anchored over front ankle, take your journey up, slow rise. Build your foundation, hug into your center, lengthen through the spine. And then as you arrive, take another breath in, lift up. And then with your exhale out, bring your hands down to the mat, frame your front foot, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, and step back to your plank pose or into your half plank pose. So your choice here. Hug your upper arm bones in, lengthen through the spine. And then with your exhale out, slowly lower down, belly, chest, and chin. Untuck your toes, press the tops of the feet down through the mat here, strong through the legs, hands landing underneath the shoulders. Roll your shoulders back, send the crown of the head forward, peel the chest off the earth for a low cobra. Exhale, wave yourself back down. Breath in, once again, lengthen through the spine, roll shoulders back, peel the chest. Option here to hover the hands, really spacious through the back of the neck. Exhale, lower down. Breath in, roll shoulders back, lengthen, peel the chest, hover hands, and maybe this time you hover the feet and the legs as well. Take an extra breath in here as you lift. And exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes, hands underneath the shoulders, hug your upper arm bones in, press the earth firmly away, come back to your half plank, shift back to your hands and knees, and then if you'd like, hips move up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and full breath out. Next, inhale, look to the top of the mat, soft bend in the knees, and on your exhale, step or walk, feet up to meet the hands, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Breath in, sweep the arms out to the side, reach the hands high to the sky. And on your exhale here, hands journey to the heart. Let's take a breath in, sweep the arms up. With your exhale out, bring hands to heart center. Take a soft bend into the knees. Shift your weight to your left foot, pick up your right foot, and step your right foot towards the back part of the mat. Land onto the ball of your back foot. Feet land here about hip distance apart. Front knee anchored over the front ankle. Hug into your core. Back leg can be long and straight here or a soft bend in the knee. if that feels better for the low back. Sweep the arms out and up towards the sky. And then with your exhale, soften your shoulders down the back. And for our next flow here together, you're welcome to stay steady in the low body. Keep the legs right where they are. And for a little more balance, maybe walking the feet closer together from the top and the back of the mat, or maybe a little further apart from side to side. Next breath in, the option to lengthen the legs as you reach up high to the sky. And then with your exhale out, send the right arm forward and start to sweep the left arm open to the left side of your mat. Breath in, come back to center, arms reach high, option to lengthen through the legs. And with your exhale out, opening up into the twist. Let's take that one more time. Breath in and exhale out. Holding steady, pausing here. Enjoy another breath in. Soften shoulders with the breath out. Next, inhale here, sweep both arms up to the sky, and as you exhale, bring hands to heart center and slowly shift the feet a little closer together. Toes spin out to about a 45-degree angle. We sit back into our goddess pose here, knees anchored over the ankles, knees moving towards the second and third toe. Let's take a breath in, sweep the arms up towards the sky, and then with your exhale out, bring your arms into your goddess arms, hug the upper arm bones in. Feel yourself pressing down through the four corners of your feet, tall spine, hugging into your center. Let's take a breath in here. Exhale out, sit back into your goddess. Take another breath in. And exhale out. Next, inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky, lengthen through the legs. Bring the hands back to heart center and then slowly make your journey back towards the top of your mat. Roll onto the ball of your back foot, front knee anchored over the front ankle. We're back into our high crescent lunge. And then take your time, walk your right foot in to meet your left, and then float your right knee up. From here, perhaps you bring the arms up and overhead. You lengthen from the sole of your left foot out through the crown of the head and your fingertips here. And then maybe you send that right foot in front of you, curling the toes up towards the sky. Take a breath in. And then with your exhale out, hands to heart, and take that right foot down to the mat. Let's give ourselves a little shake out here as we land back into our mountain pose. Breath in and breath out. Next, inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, reach the hands up and overhead. Exhale out, hands through heart center. Take a gentle bend into the knees, shift the weight into your right foot, pick up your left foot, step it to the back of the mat for your high crescent lunge. Feet land about hip distance apart. Front knee anchored over front ankle, strong through your back leg with that option for the bend in the knee. Hug into your core, lengthen through the spine, arms reaching up and overhead. Shoulders are soft down the back. And as you breathe in, we push the earth away, option to lengthen through the front leg. And then with your exhale out, as you bend back into the front knee, left arm forward, right arm back open, arm twist. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and then high to the sky. Exhale out, twisting to the left. To the right. Take that one more time. Breath in, rising up. And exhale here, open into the twist. Let's pause. Let's take another inhale as we lengthen through the spine. Exhale out, soften into your shoulders. Next breath in, sweep the arms forward, high to the sky, and then with your exhale out, bring your hands to heart center and come to your goddess pose. So I'll turn myself around here. Let's spin the toes out, heels in. Toes out at about a 45-degree angle. Sit back into your goddess pose. Knees anchored over the ankles with the knees moving towards the second and third toe. Sweep the arms up, and then with your exhale out, bring the arms into your cactus or your goddess arms here. Hug your upper arm bones in. Sit back into the pose, hug into your core and lengthen through your spine. Find your steady and nourishing breath. Taking full breath in. Exhale out. And taking one more inhale. And with your exhale, hands to heart, lengthen through the legs. Let's shift ourselves again to the top part of our mat this time. Right foot forward, left foot back, back to your high crescent lunge. Shift the weight into your right foot. Take the left foot up to meet the right. When you're ready, float the knee up. Hug your hips in, hug your core in. And now that option to reach the arms up and overhead. And maybe you send that left heel out in front, lifting the toes up towards the sky. Find your energy lifting you upwards towards the sky. Breath in here. And then with your breath out, take the left foot down to the mat. Bring the hands back to heart center. Full breath in. Letting go, sigh out. On your next inhale, sweep the arms out wide. Reach the hands high to the sky. And on your exhale out, hands through heart center. Soft bend in the knees, fingertips towards the earth. Breathing in, hands to shins, half lift, lengthen. Breath out, forward fold. Step back, come down into hands and knees. And from hands and knees, let's sweep the legs off to the side. Move your seat towards the middle part of your mat and either choosing to roll down to the side or take hands underneath the thighs, hugging the thighs here, your preference, and then make your way down. As you land, gather knees in close to the chest. Find some gentle, soothing movement here. And then we'll let the left foot land onto the earth, cross right leg over left, flexing your right foot, pausing here, maybe tucking a couple of blocks underneath your left foot, or hugging the knees in close to the chest, wrapping the hands around the back of the left thigh. Flexing both feet and hovering left knee over the left hip. Finding your steady and gentle breath. And then slowly releasing the hands, take the left foot down to the mat. Your option here to hug the right knee in close to the chest or reach for the outside of the right foot. Gently open the right knee to the long edge of your mat, moving into half happy baby. Full breath in. And soft breath out. Let's release the right foot. Take the right foot down to the mat and cross left over right. Moving into our reclining pigeon here, foot onto the mat or foot stacked onto a couple of blocks or maybe hugging the knees in close to the chest. Flex the feet. Anchor right knee over right hip. Taking a slow, soothing breath in. Calming breath out. Let's take the right foot back down to the mat and either hugging left knee in close to the chest or reach forward. Hold on to the outside edge of your left foot. Shine the foot up towards the sky as you move into half happy baby. Taking a slow, steady breath in. And then slow, steady breath out. And release the held foot. Take the feet down to the mat. Walk them a little wider than hip distance apart. Arms open out to a T. Take a breath in here. Exhale out. Let the knees fall over to the left. With your breath in, knees come back to center. And then on your exhale out, knees falling over to the right. Breath in, knees come back to center. That option to give yourself one more hug in or bring legs down to the mat, let arms rest by the side. Find yourself in a comfortable lying down position as you settle into Shavasana. Take as much time as you'd like to rest and find stillness. And I'd like to thank you for coming along to practice today. Namaste.
The following program is brought to you by Rogers Anyplace TV. Enjoy exclusive